This is Jeff Hardy. This is his brother Matt Hardy. Together they are the Hardy Boys, with a Z. In 1999 I saw them wrestle. They had cool hair, they had cool shirts, they had cool music, they ran to the ring, they jumped off things, they were fearless, and 9-year-old Dan loved them. I had their merchandise, I had their VHSs, I had their logo on my Nokia 3310, and Jeff Hardy is solely responsible for my long hair phase of 2009. They went down a troubled path in their personal lives, and they were considered relics of a time gone by, but I followed them because they were my heroes. And they cleaned up, they worked hard, they reinvented themselves, and last night, after an 8-year absence, they returned at WrestleMania 33. And I reacted perfectly calmly. Oh my god, let it be, let it be, let it be. It's them, isn't it? Oh, are you serious? Nice and chill. For a long time, I've wanted to make a video about why I love wrestling, and then last night was one of the best wrestling shows I have ever seen. So no time like the present. Also, for the uninitiated, WrestleMania week means 5 straight days of going to bed at 5 AM and waking up at 12. So basically, I haven't been out of pajamas since Thursday. It's just one of those things that you come to expect, but whenever you tell someone, I'm a wrestling fan, they go, really? People can't get their head around it for a variety of reasons, that's fine, it's not for everybody, but every wrestling fan will know the deep fury and full body eye roll that comes when someone looks at you, tilts their head down slightly and goes, you know it's fake, right? Two things. First of all, they always say it like they're the only person in the history of the world who's either noticed this or had the heart to tell you, so they say it like some sage imparting wisdom upon your simpleton brain. And secondly, I wasn't aware that The Avengers was a documentary. Since when did something being scripted make it less enjoyable? I can't argue this point properly because it's just so lame. It's such a stupid argument. Wrestling doesn't present itself as real. One of the characters has magic powers and has risen from the dead thrice. The only thing wrestling asks of you is suspension of disbelief. Just like any superhero movie or TV show, you just have to sit back, clear your mind, and enjoy yourself. Don't think about it too much. Also, they know who's gonna win, but I don't. It's hard to encapsulate in words why this argument is so infuriatingly bad, but fortunately, Max Landis did it for me in his video, Wrestling Isn't Wrestling. Go and watch it, content matter aside, it's really fucking good. To surmise, I think you'd be hard-pressed to find a wrestling fan who's there for the spirit of competition. We're there for athleticism and character and community and pure melodrama. It's Broadway with body slams. It's a soap opera in front of a live studio audience of 75,000. And I think if there was ever going to be an event that could perfectly sum up why I have loved professional wrestling for nearly 20 years, it was WrestleMania 33. We saw redemption stories, we saw romantic stories, Shakespearean stories, Old Man Logan stories. We saw things that have been going for a couple of weeks, and some that have a rich tapestry of intricate storytelling stretched over 25 years. And wrestling fans remember, wrestling fans know. The casual observer can find enjoyment in a simple goody versus baddie story and an athletic display, but wrestling fans don't just watch the story, we live it. We breathe it, and we wrap parts of ourselves around these tales. When my childhood heroes, Jeff and Matt, walked out onto that stage, the image wasn't what made me jump out of my skin. It was so much more than that moment. It was every single storyline, every single move, every single battle, every single struggle of the past 18 years that I have shared with these two men whom I've never met. That was in that moment. It was redemption. It was so much bigger than wrestling. And it certainly wasn't fake.